There are many diverse definitions of leadership. A simple definition of leadership is that leadership is the art of motivating a group of people to act towards achieving a common goal. Put even more simply, the leader is the inspiration and director of the action. He or she is a person in the group that possesses the combination of personality and skills that makes others want to follow his or her direction. In business, leadership is welded to performance. Effective leaders are those who increase their company's bottom lines. Warren Bennis' definition of leadership is focused on the individual capability of the leader. Leadership is a function of knowing yourself, having a vision that is well communicated, building trust among colleagues, and taking effective action to realize your own leadership potential. John Maxwell sums up his definition of leadership as, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. This moves beyond the position defining the leader to looking at the ability of the leader to influence others, both those who would consider themselves followers and those outside that circle. Indirectly, it also builds in leadership character, since without maintaining integrity and trustworthiness, the capability to influence would disappear. Supreme Management Training and Consultancy Services is an international company which specializes in training executives and managers in all aspects of economic, social, and political leadership. They have organized training workshops in different countries of Africa. They have run sessions in Ghana, Sierra Leone, Botswana, Cote d'Ivoire, Tanzania, and Kenya. The sessions have covered different areas of procurement, finance, monitoring and evaluation, among others. The workshops certainly have revolutionized the practice of project management. From the 7th to 11th December 2009, Supreme organized an executive training in participatory leadership and project good governance in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. The participants were drawn from various African countries.
I'm Sheha Idrissa Hamdani, coming from Zanzibar, working with the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Development.
My name is Engineer Brian Barkali. I'm the Infrastructure Engineer, National Fadama, Nigeria.
Professor B.T. Nwufo, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic University of Jos, and Project Manager, World Bank supported STEPI project. Thank you.
While giving a keynote address to the participants, Supreme Management Consultants Chief, Yinka Fasui, called on the participants to engage into discussions with the facilitators with open minds during the sessions.
Many of the participants here are visiting Kenya for the first time, and I want to believe that since many of them arrived Nairobi a few days ago, they have been having a wonderful time. And I do want to believe that maybe with your coming, I will not suggest to His Excellency what His Excellency may want to do, maybe by way of, maybe I will leave that to His Excellency.
He expressed optimism that at the end of the workshop, the participants will be well equipped, not only as leaders, but also to lead leaders. While officially launching the training, the Nigerian High Commissioner to Kenya, Dr. John Tobigwe, applauded Supreme Management Consultants for organizing the training workshop.
This is very important because the bane of Africa has been the fact that donor communities around the world always worry that we do not manage the grants and the aids that they give us in Africa, that somehow the vision is not matched by what we do on the ground. So congratulations to you for organizing a seminar such as this, which sensitizes all of us on the need to employ the principles of good governance and leadership in project management.
He urged the participants to acquire as much knowledge and skills as possible from the resource persons.
So I wish you the best of luck in this conference. I know that you will learn a lot from it, which you will take home, but not just taking home, but letting others who could not come to know what you have learned from here, so the knowledge can spread. Because indeed,
he then officially opened the conference and called for more of such training workshops.
Now it is my singular honor and pleasure to formally open this international executive training.
The participants agreed that the workshops have brought about major turning points in their management career. Some had this to say.
It is the kind of workshop that grooms the leaders, and then the expectation is we will go down back home to step down the actual things we learned here to our subordinates, so that together we can have the benefits of the technicality of the training, and then together we can be able to move our project forward. Together we can be able to achieve the desired objective of the project.
My expectation is to acquire knowledge in being able to lead people, to have some idea on what it takes to be a leader.
At the end of the conference, there should be an attitudinal change among the managers, among the leaders, and there should be a proper approach on how to handle an aspect of leadership, on how to handle people and the group, to the advancement of achieving the visions and the mission of the said project.
Well, the thing is that what you do with leadership training most of the time is to set people on a pathway, because leadership training is not an event, it's a process. And when you can put people on the roadmap towards the eventual achievement, which will always be evolving, then you have achieved something. And from the feedback from the participants, I think they are well on the way there.
No, that's okay. Again, implementation full stop. What did you say? You were talking of one point before I said we should talk about this.
If for instance I have one company now, and then you train some mentors and they're able to establish their own and so on and so forth in various places, the nation is developed.
Why is it not well practiced?
And the third is, how can we promote mentoring and project management?
Just celebration of good mentors.
Celebration of good mentors.
Why is mentoring not well practiced in project management? People are not aware of the benefits of mentoring. It could be due to selfishness. It could be due to suspicion. It could be due to lack of knowledge of mentoring techniques. It could also be due to disconnect between the leader and the followership. And then it could also be due to uncoordinated project goals, and then could also emanate from authoritarian leadership and then complacent followership.
Selfishness and the lack of understanding of the essence of mentoring. We want to add that there's also the issue of political influence. I mean, I'm looking at Africa generally. When people are appointed to positions of authority or even as staff in organization using political reasons, the man at the top may not like the ones there and may not want to mentor them. In addition to this, the man at the top may not even understand the essence of the project, and for that reason he doesn't even have what to deliver to anybody whatsoever. And for that reason, he's not able to mentor anybody.
Through elaborate discussions on issues covering project vision, mission sharing, power play, ethics, mentoring, and organizational change, the participants have acquired skills in facilitating and sustaining good project governance that enhances overall project performance, leading to best practices in participatory leadership and good project governance.